Welcome back. You are listening to LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. This game, Pat Med at one point led it 3-0. Kings Park Commack have cut that lead to 3-1. It's been an evenly matched game to this point where just Pat Med have made better of their opportunities than Kings Park Commack. And frankly, Kings Park Commack has played a bit more sloppily than Pat Med. There's a chance that one just misses. And the kryptonite for this KPC team thus far has been the outstanding play of Jake Ranieri, a goal and assist in the game, as he has created so much offense for this Pat Med team so far here in this one. And they try to get it back to Ranieri, goes over his stick. Fauci had it at the line, lost it. Scott brings it back up. He's checked off the puck there. Azara there as well to prevent KPC from really doing anything getting in the zone. Luca Azara brings it in, and he lost it. That's a good defensive play made by Brady Ebley. And that puck comes all the way back down for an icing on KPC. Clock reads 5:37. I'll adjust mine. And for KPC, their goal scorer was Mike Coyle, assisted from Matt Smith. Face-off, there's a turnover. Chance for the Raiders. They're not able to get something to the net. KPC outlet. Abrams tries to bring it from his backhand to forehand, unable to do so. Comes back to Hoingman. Hoingman on his forehand, kicks it back to the point. Waterman's shot got through, save, rebound. And that's a great defensive play by Pat Med to steer it out of trouble. That was made by Linder Montenegro. Meanwhile, they continue to pressure. It is KPC looking for that second goal, and there it is! Shoots and scores! KPC cut the lead to 1. And in front, getting the tally, was Connor Kovacs.
Get on that puck!
It's a 1-goal game. 4:58 to go in this second period. And a turnover. Kovacs, the most recent goal scorer, throws that one on net. And a save made by Sam Bickler as he kicked it aside. Buck tried to start it up the other way. Poked away from him. Montenegro tried to get it out. He does so. And KPC, you could sense that they have momentum. Kovacs puts that one out in front. It just missed. Kevin Abrams was there. Pat Med clear the zone. KPC send it right back in. The other turnover. Kings Park Commack. And there's a penalty. Hoingman took down Buck as he was trying to exit the zone. And with 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go in the second period, Pat Med are going to have a turn on the power play. Chance to reestablish the 2-goal lead as Hoingman goes off. Ranieri, he's been the difference-making player for Pat Med tonight. Wins the face-off. That shot from the point off the stick of Vignato goes wide. Held in at the blue line by Luca Azara. Azara plays it to Ranieri, who will pivot back to the blue line. Work it on the far side. Hands it back to Azara. Azara being pressured vigorously there by Mike Coyle. Azara comes away with it, moves in, and that's eventually poked away by Smith. Battle at the far boards. Clearing attempt unsuccessful. Azara holds in. It's in his skates. Has it back. Dances around a couple more KPC players before it's poked to the boards. He reestablishes, sends it back to the point. Shot blocked. Comes right back to Vignato. It's blocked again. Ranieri. A lot of zone time, no shots on goal. Azara tried to get it back to Ranieri. He wasn't strong enough. Ranieri makes a good play to keep it in, but then it goes out. Way out of his net to play it. Sandbichler fires it out, Igor Shesterkin style, and Fauci brings it back in. Fires one wide off the near side. Ranieri on the far side tries to cut in, and there's 3 KPC players there. And look at how far out Sandbichler is. Fires it right back in the other way. It's touched with a high stick of KPC, and KPC do touch it first. Bit of a delayed whistle. Faceoff's going to be coming deep in the Kings Park Commack zone. There is exactly 30 seconds left on the man advantage. And 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in period number 2. Pat Med up by 1. I was mentioning earlier in the broadcast there was a little bit of an issue with the feed. We've got that all sorted out now. Vignato, the shot gets blocked. Rebound is loose. Turned back the other way, but nothing able to come from it. Brandon Rodecker was there, and the ever so active Tim Sandbichler is back in his own net to handle the puck and fire it out. And that eventually gets deflected out of play. Came off the stick of defenseman Corey Jacobs. KPC wearing those white uniforms with gold and maroon. Sort of reminiscent of the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Amina tried to break in. He was unsuccessful. Power play is over. Good kill for Kings Park Commack. That shot looked like it was off the side of the net. Comes back around, they score! We're all tied up at 3. I'm not sure who got it, but it looks to be Ryan DeRosa. Who gets the tying goal. Sandbichler overcommitted to a shot that was going wide. It played off the lively boards, came right back out in front in a wide open. DeRosa was there to put it into an empty net. And we're all tied at 3. Pat Med led 3-0 earlier in this game. Earlier in this period. 3 straight goals from KPC have tied the game. Meanwhile, Samuelek fires in for Pat Med. They're trying to stop this wave of momentum that has pushed Kings Park Commack back into this game. Borzamato gets there first. He goes down. That's going to be a penalty on Pat Med. Some debate onto whether or not there was enough contact to warrant getting taken down. Nevertheless, the officials whose opinion matters the most in this situation deem it to be a power play. For Kings Park Commack. And this is a must kill for Pat Med. They can't afford a 4th straight goal allowed against them after leading 3-0. KPC collecting their own end. Jacobs on the far side. Across for DeRosa. DeRosa moves in. Claps one off the boards and wide. Coming out to try to stop it again with Sandbichler. He missed it, and it left an awning, gaping cage. Shot gloved by Sandbichler. You do gotta love just the amount of swagger he plays with in the net. It helps you, but it also could hurt you. 3-3. Face-off 1. Comes around to the boards. Fauci had a shot at it, and that one is fired the length of the ice by Vignato. And that draws a conclusion to the second period. A period dominated by Kings Park Commack. They get not 1, not 2, but 3 goals to Pat Med's 1 to tie the game at 3 apiece. You're listening to LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. I will be right back, but stick with us for the dramatic conclusion of this one. Third period underway of this tight 3-3 game. It wasn't always that way, as Pat Med had led it 3-0 at one point as they get a shorthanded chance. It's covered up by Murray. 2-0 after one period, Pat Med led, and then they scored the first goal of the second period. And it's been all KPC ever since. And they've got a little under 48 seconds left of power play time. Kovacs, that shot from long range snagged by Sandbickler, who has not been shy at all about trying to play the puck, whether on the power play, on the penalty kill, wherever he pleases. It's gotten him into trouble, and it's created some good plays. Nesfield, cross, shot from the point from Jacobs wide, sprawling out was Sandbickler. KPC back on it, comes back to the point. Nesfield keeps it down low around the boards. Collision behind the net and brought, oh, nice move, and they put it across the crease. Sandbickler has no idea where the puck is. He lost his stick. Hohenman puts it out in front, and it's steered away from the front of the net, but not out. Held in by Nesfield. Still no stick for Sandbickler. Hohenman carries in, lost the puck. It's regathered by Abrams, who puts it back for Nesfield. Tries to get it back for Abrams. It's Kovacs who comes away with it. Power play is over. We're skating for a side. And Pat Med honestly just need a whistle. And now playing with his defender stick, and now he exchanges that defender stick for his own stick back. Pat Med are finally back to square one, and they get the whistle they needed. The faceoff will come back in their own end. And boy, was that some hodgepodge play there from Pat Med. They survive the chaos and live to fight another day. Face off, kept alive in the zone by the Knights, and fired out by Pat Med. And ushered out of the zone. They got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Nice stick handling by Smith, but eventually lost the puck. Throws it back out in front off the side of the net. Luca Azara is there for Pat Med to steer it out of trouble. Nice play made by him, and they're able to get it out. Fauci had it for a moment, lost it. Azara pokes it into the zone. A streaking Ranieri was there, but he lost it. I also mentioned earlier in this game the player advantage in terms of numbers that KPC has. Here's Ranieri trying to get through both defensemen, and a great play made by Ebley to take it away. That pass disconnects, goes all the way down for an icing on Kings Park Commack. So yeah, back to the point I was making before, and due to the stream mishap, between me and you guys, it was not on us over here on the north side of the rink. But yeah, so KPC has a significant player advantage. I wonder if, as the game wore along, would Pat Med and their much shorter bench wear down? Not sure that was the reason for their collapse in period number 2. It's more of improved play from Kings Park Commack and some gaffes on the side of the defensive end for Pat Med. Meanwhile, Yamina. Nice move to get around Ebley. Puts that one out in front, backhanded on goal, save made Murray. Rebound, wraparound attempt save, and another save made by Murray. Comes to the near side, boards, played out in front, sticked away by Murray. And we're gonna get a whistle here, and it looks like Pat Med are gonna have a turn on the power play. Well, they're not going to have a turn on the power play. I misspoke. I'm not sure what the reason is for the whistle, but the faceoff is coming all the way back in deep in the Pat Med zone. And it's blocked. It's a foot race. Buck is going to win it and move in and shot it wide. Luke Buck had the goaltender Murray down. He just had to lift the puck on net, and he shot it wide. Played out in front. That's blocked by the defenseman in front, Nesfield, and comes all the way back down, where it can be settled down and controlled by Samulik. Up the boards, and it's Buck once more. Buck frustrated there a bit and felt like he was being held or hooked or both. Back come KPC the other way. Borzumato plays it down low. Vignato is there. Vignato lost it, kept in at the blue line by KPC. Pat Med able to get there. Napoli checking Borzumato, but Borzumato still has the puck. Still Borzumato as he cuts into the slot on his backhand, unable to get anything going. DeRosa plays that one out in front. They score! What a pass from DeRosa, and banging it in front. KPC take the lead. Here's the play. Down low, DeRosa puts it out in front, and great positioning to get that battle won by Drew Argilla. And it's Argilla who gives KPC their 4th consecutive goal and the lead. Just a little over 10 minutes to go. In regulation time, Pat Med's 3-0 lead has evaporated, and now they trail by 1 with right around 10 minutes to go. Ranieri moves in, shot gloved by Murray. Good shot from Ranieri. And it's denied by Murray. That last goal. Argilla from DeRosa and Borzumato puts KPC in the lead. They break out. Kovacs, he had the tying goal. Pad save made by Sandbrickler. Pat Med clear. Scott back to get it. Ranieri tries to get around Abrams. He does, but can't get around Hoingman. Hoingman on his backhand, takes it back to his forehand. Poked off his stick by Sapugay. Up to the boards. Kept in, fake shot from Jacobs. Gets it over to Scott, whose shot gets blocked by Fauci. Fauci trying to chip it out. Turned over. Vignato ahead for Ranieri. Cuts in. That shot off the glove of goaltender Murray and into the netting. With 8:57 to go. 4-3, Kings Park Commack Knights leading the PatMed Raiders. Be sure to follow us on socials at LA Sports Network. Now, I look forward to each day seeing the last night's best on Instagram. It's a great compilation done by our team here at LA Sports Network as that puck gets fired into the zone by KPC. PatMed trying to get it out. Up the near boards, didn't work. Trying to maybe do it again. The battle in the corner. One out by KPC. They throw it out in front, and they just misconnect. And that's a terrible penalty to take by Mike Coyle. Buck comes up with it into the zone, drops it back for Rodecker. Backhands one in front, save made! Maybe the best save of the night for Murray. Oh man, great setup by PatMed. One-timer in the slot, and it hit the pads of Ryan Murray. Or pardon me, of Jackson Murray. My apologies. I don't know where I got Ryan Murray from. Oh. 2-minute power play advantage for PatMed. Crucial juncture of the game. They lose the face-off, and it's cleared all the way down. And what do you know? Out to stop it at the circles is Sandbrickler. He gets it to Ranieri. Man, you gotta love it. Ranieri breaks in, around one, around two, shot save made Murray. Back it comes to Azara. Azara plays it across, aggressive penalty killing by Kings Park Commack, and DeRosa clears it all the way down. Short-handed chance for Borzumato. Well, it's bumped off his stick, but good penalty killing as DeRosa settles it back into his own end and flips it all the way down deep into the PatMed zone. Luca Azara plays it across, good breakup and step up. Brady Ebley. Pass ahead, Azara carries in over the line. Cuts into the center, a shot, and a blocker save made by Murray. Ranieri has it behind the net. Stops, hits the brakes, brings it to his forehand, flips it across, and unable to pull a trigger was Fauci. Fauci dodging a hit, but unable to ward off the second one, and that's Ebley, who broke it up and cleared it down for Kings Park Commack. 30 seconds to go on the power play for PatMed. 6:35 to go in the period. Vignato trying to bring it in across. It got broken up, and out of the zone it comes. Try to get it across for Fauci, goes between his legs. Nobody home on the other side of the ice. And KPC fired in deep. 6 seconds to go on the PatMed power play. Azara drops it back. Fauci recollects. Try to spin it across, fanned on it. And it's an easy clear for KPC. Samulik around for Fauci. Goes past him, picked up by Yamina. Lost it. KPC get it back in the zone. Sandbrickler turns it over. Jacobs ran into Foy, and we're getting a whistle. It's like the puck, the net rather, got loose from its moorings. Or, I'm not too sure about that. Maybe the magnet. They're not drilled in anymore. Nevertheless, face-off won by Kings Park Commack. They'll send in the zone. Azara back to get it. Fires out for Buck. That breakaway opportunity in which Buck just missed it wide, looming so large into the context of this one, where now Pat Med are down 4-3. Banked up the board. Samuelic is going to get there first. Puck, no, it comes in icing. My apologies. 5:07 to go in period number 3. Face off deep in the Pat Med zone. Shot save made Sandbrickler. Tried to outlet pass and wasn't ready for it, was Delgado. And there's Sandbrickler. Just the audacity to even try it in the first place. Banks that one up the boards, and Pat Med trying to clear it. They do so. Montenegro stops, plays it across, nobody home. And KPC come away with it. Hoingman. Turned over, Pat Med just out of the reach of a streaking Delgado. KPC, that's fanned on by Scott. Delgado fires one just wide. Pat Med in the midst of a change of their defense, so an easy outlet for KPC. They're bringing in Kovacs, denied. Sandbrickler, puck is just loose in the crease. It's still loose. No one can get a stick on it. Comes back to Jacobs and snagging it out of midair. Out of midair was the goaltender Sandbrickler. Another wild sequence. And the gall of goaltender Timothy Sandbrickler. Makes a fabulous stop, keeps it a 1-goal game. Made a few fabulous stops. That pass gets blocked. Kept in deep by KPC. Time winding down in this one. Pat Med led by 3, now they find themselves down by 1. Roediker sends in. Ranieri first on it with speed around the net. Back to the point, Azara winds up, fires right into the skates of Smith. Vignato fires it right back where it came from. Puck ends up back on the stick of Vignato. He sends in. In comes Ranieri. Picks it up on his backhand. Takes it back to round to his forehand. Plays it out in front. Nobody home. It run off the stick for the moment of Roediker, but it's taken back by KPC. They'll send it all the way back into the deep in the zone. .227 to go, period number 3. Ranieri lost it there. Puck not out of the zone. Held in at the blue line. Vignato from his knees, backhanding it, trying to get it in deep to a teammate, but no one's there. Held in by Azara. Azara to Ranieri. Back to Fauci. He couldn't settle it down. Fauci down low. Try to get it across. Nobody home. That was Roediker. Rodecker, rather. Azara circles back for it. 1:50 to go in regulation time. Azara poked off his stick. Good defensive play. And KPC clear. keeping everyone back behind the red line are Kings Park Commack, not trying to risk a rush of any kind. Samuelic from the point, steered aside by Murray. Fauci keeps it in for Pat Med, sends it in deep. Roediger lost it. Clearing attempt, it was stopped by the official before finally cleared all the way down by Kings Park Commack. Fauci lost it. Samuelic to Buck. It looks like a 3-on-2 over the blue line. Buck to Ranieri. Now everyone gets back and deflected, and it just went wide off a skate in front. Ranieri. And out of the zone it goes. No icing, empty net for Pat Med. 6-on-5, Ranieri. 38 seconds to go in the game. Ranieri around one. Ranieri backhands it. Samuelic, that doesn't get to the net. Back to Ranieri. Try to play it to the front. It was blocked off. Back to the blue line. Chipped in deep and cleared out of the zone. And there's a player down for KPC. They've iced the puck. There's 19.4 seconds to go. Not sure what happened there. We will briefly step aside with the 19.4 seconds to go. You're listening to LI Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. And we'll be right back. Antonio Borzumato skates off and will head into the locker room. The puck was iced by KPC. The net is empty for Pat Med. Pat Med used that time to call a timeout. They were already discussing something on the bench, and it really is to benefit also giving Pat Med the necessary rest for their top players who have been exhausted and out there for quite some time. And we'll recap the game for you guys in this moment of discussion on either bench. The game started off with a Jake Ranieri goal that was assisted by Michael Delgado. It made it 1-0. And then 30 seconds later, Ryan Sapugay from Jake Ranieri made it 2-0. Then at 11:28 of the second period, and Nicholas Yamina scored from Luke Buck to make it 3-0. But a little over a minute later, Michael Coyle made it 3-1, assisted by Matt Smith. And that's how he went into the final frame, where Connor Kovacs, went into the second period. Kovacs scored, DeRosa scored, Argilla scored, and last but not least, well, that was the final, Argilla making it 4-3. I can't count. Face-off won by Pat Med, but it comes out of the zone. Roediger could not keep it in. Pat Med have to re-establish the zone. Ranieri has it, fires, blocked, goes to the corner, put down in front, and they score! And they score! Pat Med score! They tie the game with 5 seconds to go! Can you believe it? It's Buck who ties the game with 4 seconds to go. Oh my goodness. We'll take another look at the goal. Here it is in front of the net. Great job by Yamina to put it out in front. And there's Buck. Sorry, by Vignato, not Yamina. Vignato put it out front from the corner, hustling in. And there was Buck for the tying goal in the dying moments of the third period. The 3-0 blown lead would not be what this game is remembered for. Four minutes on the clock as we begin overtime. Can they carry that heroic momentum with them? In comes Ranieri. Takes it to the backhand, now the forehand, puts it on, and a kick save made by Murray, and he will cover up. Face-off comes back to Fauci. Tries to wrist run through a lot of traffic. It got through, and a blocker save made by Murray, who picked it up late. Skated free by Hoingman. Across, blocked by Ranieri. Ranieri skates it out. And they're skating foreside. Ranieri, that shot blocker save made by Murray. Comes to the back, poked off the stick of Sapugay. Good play there by Hoingman, and now settling it down is the captain, Corey Jacobs. Fires it out, connects with Coyle, who moves in, save made! Rebound, sprawling, diving poke check to the corner by Sandbrickler. Unbelievable. Hoingman carries around, puts it out in front. Sam Brickler got that one too. Trying to flip it out, and it's in the jersey of Hoingman, who backhands one to Jacobs. Now Ebley brings this one in. Ebley checked from behind, but still has it. Gets it back for DeRosa, and that's blocked out in front. And Pat Med take it back out. Fauci establishes the red line and just sends in. And no, the official says he does not. I thought he got there. Oh, do we see a penalty here instead? No, we're gonna see an icing. 2:13 to go. I'm off by 2 seconds. That'll resolve itself in just a moment. Face-off won by KPC. To the back for the shot. Deflected out in front. Left alone was Hoingman. And a save made by Sandbrickler. Battle at the near side boards. About 6 feet from the blue line, and it's poked out. If it's not 6 feet, don't quote me. I'm not too good with the eye measurements. Meanwhile, was going off for a change, but the puck came to him. Good discipline not to hop on the ice there by KPC, otherwise it would have been too many men. Skating it up the ice, Smith. Smith moves in, that shot deflects wide. Roediker, and there's gonna be a penalty. And colliding with someone in front and getting taken down was Corey Jacobs, I believe. It's going to be a tripping call being assessed to Pat Med only. Saw a discussion from their coach on the bench. He seems to have wanted both players to go off. Samueluk taking a very long time. There's still not a player in the box. Now Samueluk makes his way over to the box. Power play opportunity to close out the game for KPC. That one comes out in front. and unable to get a handle on it. Puck goes all the way down. Good clear for Pat Med. DeRosa sends in. Nesfield, first on it. Vignata there as well. Comes to DeRosa, shot goes high and wide. Missed it by a lot. Smith. DeRosa. That shot on goal and gloved by Sandbrickler. .37 seconds to go in regulation time. Face-off won by KPC. Puck in the slot. And the clear successful for the Raiders. 27 seconds to go in the game. DeRosa for Jacobs. Now DeRosa fires one from long range, serves as a dump in. Vignata there, and streaking is Ranieri. Ranieri is in. Ranieri scores! Ranieri goals game and hits the celly, and Pat Med, short-handed, are victorious in overtime. An exclamation point to a classic of a game. And Jake Ranieri, his third point, second goal of the game, is a game winner in overtime. He read it beautifully. The puck controlled in the corner. He sprinted out as soon as he saw it. The Kingsport Commack defense weren't expecting it. And that's how this game ends. One final look at Jake Ranieri embracing his teammates after he called game. And that will do it for our coverage here tonight. Pat Med 5, KPC 4 in overtime. We get our final, and you've been listening to LA Sports Network's coverage of the Suffolk County High School Hockey League. I'm Ryan Brannigan. Stick with us tomorrow where we have more games for you tonight. That's just about all my voice can handle. I hope you all have a wonderful night.